Hey everyone, I'm Joe.
Hi, I'm Tiffany.
I'm Bart.
I'm Gio, and you're watching
AskTheFeels.
And today we have a question from Yvonne.
Hey guys, I'm Yvonne and I'm transgender. Just wanted to ask your opinion or perspective if a guy would be open to dating/having a relationship with a trans woman.
I think I actually asked one of these questions in one of my vlogs.
I think all of you guys
personal
have
vlogs.
answered, right?
But I don't, is she,
But that was a sexual one. That's not a romantic
That's
relationship.
is this situation a guy that is now a girl or a girl that is now a guy?
Well, she said trans woman, so I'm assuming it's a male turned into a female.
Right, because her name's Yvonne.
Yeah.
And her
really.
question is, would guys be open to it? I think it depends on the guy.
I think
Right.
it depends on the guy too.
Like on any, like in any regard, I think it depends on the person.
This is something I never thought about, but it's really interesting to think about because I can imagine myself probably like 5 or 10 years ago, I'd probably be like, fuck no, you know? But then,
Because you were more immature.
yeah, but now when someone's intellect and how well you can get along with that person means so much more now. Like, I can probably see myself like getting to know someone and then we hit it off and everything is super cool and I'm like, man, she's like the best in the world and this is the best person I've ever met. And then later on when she drops the news, I would probably really have to like think about it. Like it'd be like the old Bart battling the ideals of the new Bart and like, does it really matter, you know?
I think for me, it depends on two things. One is she post-op? Meaning like, does she have a vagina that I can dance with? Or, and another thing is, I actually want my own kids. Like I think adoption and all that stuff comes into a possibility after the fact that I have my own children. And I think even if I date female that was born a female and she's like, let's say sterile, or she just can't produce kids or whatever, then I'd be like, oh man, that's not a deal breaker, but it would feel like, oh shit, that sucks, because you know, one of the things I want to do is pass on my genes. You know, even if we're overpopulated, it's something I want to do.
Because I mean, there are other options. You can use a surrogate, and like you can still have your genes passed down. Regardless.
With the person that you're with, though, so like two guys can combine DNA together. I mean, if science is that advanced to the point where it can work out, then sure. But then what about, I guess, I don't know, if science could make it all work, then I'm cool.
Do they have egg banks too?
Yeah.
It would just be Joe's sperm with like a random person's eggs.
Yeah.
And then find a surrogate mother to make it work.
I think it's way harder. Like the older I became, it's way harder to connect with someone than it is to feel attracted to someone. So like when I was younger, it was more like, oh no, you had a dick, so I'm not even gonna open up that possibility. But I know how fucking hard it is to be able to connect and get along with someone and be able to like cooperate and stuff. So I don't know, the older I become, I'm like, hey, if it all works, it works.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Would you be open to dating a trans male?
Well, I mean, that's what I was thinking while you guys were talking, and I feel like it's a lot easier for females to say yes to that answer, and then for me specifically, it is a yes for sure. Like I would for sure do it.
Yeah, same for me.
I don't know. I think because I feel like I would fall in love with the person before anything else, and I think I would admire that person even more for being so courageous to say, you know what, this is who I am, this is what I want to do, and going against, you know, all societal rules that society or like whatever society says is correct, to still pursue like their happiness. I'd be like, dude, I fucking love that. So yeah, I don't think I'd have a problem with it at all.
Thank you guys for joining us for this episode of Ask the Feels. If you guys really liked it, tell us by clicking that like button, that thumbs up. I like it when you do that, because when I see them likes, I know that y'all really liked the video and didn't just click for the nice thumbnail. So like this video, baby. And for more videos, click right here, baby. Yeah, and then guys lost it around 15, 16. There's no rush. You can just keep being kinky by yourself too. You don't have to rush all that stuff. And the boys that you're gonna be getting with, I don't know, you know, they're not gonna know what the hell they're doing.
I know for me, I was always like a very horny kid, but I was also a very scared kid. So I never wanted to.
Fucking like you're just
I was
playing
about to-
tetherball. You're just like, ooh.